defense.
They got the first down anyway on the play. So good starting field position for him here as they come up. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the game going all the way back to 1939, but it officially became called the Pro Bowl, and I think...
And back then they split it into conferences, the American Conference versus the National Conference. The American Conference won 28-26, automatic.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey.
Oh, bro.
And all the way.
Okay, that's just my friend Colton.
First is a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first
city.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Ooh,
and that's incomplete.
He was looking just freaking holy.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to right there on third down.
Here's Jason Myers now for the AFC field goal try. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Oh, they get to the football.
I got him.
It's picked up a lot. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. He's at the 50, the 30.
Oh, shite. I'm such an idiot.
From distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. That is caught inside the 5. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another first and goal. Oh, the keeper, it's Breeze. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. So we'll get a second and goal when we come back. Already 17-0 our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Breeze going to sneak it. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's third down. It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I get the thought process. 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way, but that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, and there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage.
All right.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt.
What? Okay, that was probably the best idea anyways.
They pass up to 3, fake it, it doesn't work. And this stout AFC defense able to come away with a goal line stand.
Well, I like the chutzpah there, right? They decided to go ahead and fake it and try and pick up a first down. But how about how they executed defensively and smothered that one? I know back from my time frame, everyone has responsibilities, even rushing on a field goal attempt. You've got the tight end, you've got the wing back, you might have the guy out of the backfield. But they executed that well, really stuck to what they needed to do.
It wasn't just 11 guys trying to block it. They were ready, they got it done. Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes going deep for Hopkins. And that is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now it's Connor. And shooting his way forward.
Yes!
And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down.
That was a good, forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw on that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Tariq Cohen of the Bears back deep for the NFC. Take it at the 37. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the NFC is going to have a short field as they take over 1st and 10. Here's the NFC offense set to take over again.
No.
Ready, yellow lady. Go, baby, turn over. Get that ball. Get that return.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Caught on the right side by Jones.
That was a bit awkward, but you can't pause this.
Goes for 19 yards.
Oh, good thing nobody's on my broadcast.
Though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition and still loves everything that goes along with football. He may play till he's 60.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chris Harris speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
They're running it. Slam, slam, slam.
Now Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And Jones has it over the middle.
Let's go!
And touchdown! Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
PAT up and good by Rosas. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. You're losing here in the 2nd quarter, and he's been really quiet.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator, because he's looking down at that and saying, okay, do I put him in different spots? Do I try and isolate him? What routes do I run? You're exactly right. They've got to get the ball in his hands and get their offense kick-started.
He does have the 2 catches, but pretty quiet so far. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Hey.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Yellow, yellow. I've got little lady. You're trapped, you're trapped.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Double time. We got 4. We got 4.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Let's go!
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. They needed 15. They got 16 and a first down. Well, he was so good throwing the football on third down during the regular season. Why wouldn't it carry over here to the Pro Bowl?
Sometimes that's just who you are, right? If you're good at something during the, as you said, during the regular season, so what if it's with a bunch of guys you're unfamiliar with? It's third down. He finds a way to convert.
And down he goes. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Taken in at the 22. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the NFC will take over first and 10. Drew Brees and his NFC teammates set to begin their next drive. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. Now Brees. He's going to loft one deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of 32 that time.
Boy!
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
Okay, we only have...
Now that'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
No, I freaking didn't move on accident. That sucked.
The numbers for the NFC on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third and 10.
There's a lob pass.
Throwing now is Brees.
Nope. Thomas.
Looking again for Thomas, this time complete.
Okay,
the completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
I think it's fourth, right?
Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon. So apparently, neither guy is immune.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
No. Dude, like half of my team almost picked that off.
Kyle Fuller there defensively. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I need a...
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The NFC offense heads out to begin this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And all the way in for the touchdown. Todd Gurley, 72 yards. And the NFC stretching that lead out even a bit further. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long
plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The AFC offense now heading out for their first drive of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and will...
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk.
The NFC pressure a little too much as they get home for the sack. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. You never want to give up a sack. And from the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. That throw good for only a couple.
1 second
brings
later.
up 3rd down.
Check. Watch 54.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. There'll be a pickup of 14.
4th and inches, bro.
As it brings up 4th. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The NFC offense heading back onto the field and coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense. What's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. NFC South to NFC South. Breeze to Julio Jones for a first down. Breeze now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. They run. It's Gurley. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. Complete to Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check. Kill.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Ready. Yellow lady. Who that? Tie that left. 4 down. 43.
To throw is Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. Now Breeze on 3rd down. Looking deep for Julio. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
Dang it!
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square.
Yeah? What?
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically.
Yep.
As well.
Yeah.
I just made the best username I've ever seen. It's on my YouTube. It's gonna be on my YouTube. Oh my god. So I was following this dude's out route, and then I just got in front of him, and I freaking Odell'd him, bro. got a user look for it, and I think that got me into the playoffs too.
Dude, yeah, I'm just waiting for my game to finish download. That's why I'm playing the Pro Bowl. And
It's still not finished?
Yeah, the only reason I'm up 31-0 is because I accidentally put it on rookie. And now.
Well, my offense is.
Oh, I can change the CPU skill. Okay.
Oh, yeah, they let you do that. Bro, and the dude that made the interception is only an 81 overall, and he freaking Odell'd someone.
Yeah, if I get a better team than you without
I'm rebuilding the Seahawks right now.
Oh, okay, I can change it too.
Yeah. Bro, that was so lucky. That was so incredibly lucky. I got like the best user lurk ever, and it was on All Pro.
I just play on Pro.
I love playing on All Pro, bro. It makes it like an actual challenge.
I mean,
like I barely beat the Niners, and I felt so bad for beating the Niners because I love the Niners. I know I sound like I'm overreacting, but I can't get over that play. Holy shit, bro. It should be downloaded by now, and if it's not downloaded, then...
No, it's going. It's still going. It's just taking...
Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Oh my god.
Well, we've talked about this game being hosted here in Orlando, and you and I are quite familiar with this place, especially you. You live, what, 20, 25 minutes from here?
Yeah, not bad at all, right? An easy trip to come right to the studios here in Orlando.
With 2 receivers.
All right, now I'm actually on Pro.
A quick flight, then you're here, but you've learned this city quite well. And how
there, that's
the Madden Studios.
All right, it seems a lot better.
That's where Coach and the guys hang out as well.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Out routes? So, you know what out routes are, right?
And that is going to do it for this third quarter.
You know what an out route is,
We'll
right?
return with more after this. You're watching the NFL.
Those are the most overpowered things in the game, bro.
Yeah, like especially during the end game. Because
unless you're playing Austin, because then he'll do what I did to the CPU, to you, and then he'll say,
Austin's weakness is slant.
Complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard
no, he covers slants really well.
Dog, I beat him with just slants, and I was an absolute bot.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
How long ago was it?
A month ago-ish.
He goes down right there. Fletcher Cox, the Eagles.
He's gotten a lot better.
To make the tackle.
Because as long as you don't throw it to his user, you're chilling. But as soon as you throw it to his user, you're done for.
Again, it's Connor.
Let's go, boy!
But the reserves come in for the stop. It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the first, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on 4th down.
Alright, so what is it? It is 4th and inches, and they...
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Myers' kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure.
I feel that
but there is
so
something
badly.
to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Breeze now to throw. Pressure from his right. Flat on his back. C.J. Mosley picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Yellow lady.
Alright, whatever.
To throw, it's Breeze. This complete to Jones. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for
Bro,
third down.
sometimes I just like accidentally get stuck and like keep on doing the same play over and over and over again.
Now Breeze.
And I hate it!
Yeah, I've done that before.
Down he goes. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Oh shoot, it's one, yep, no, timeout.
Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Michael Dixon. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Fielded at about the 28.
You can't be allowing stuff like that.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the AFC will take over first and 10. Back out is the AFC offense. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now, and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them, and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
Yes, we got him the full start.
Now Mahomes.
If you switch your player
No, I failed so many tackles.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together.
I just can't wait to get into Ultimate Team, dude.
Where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield.
Oh, I would have hit sticks so hard.
Oh, you missed out on the Patrick Mahomes.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
You would have got like a free Patrick Mahomes. It didn't even give me it.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up.
Ah, let's go!
He'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football,
let's go!
Are you freaking serious? How did I miss all of those tackles?
This one's all over, but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the AFC
3rd and 25. Like to see you complete this, man.
Third down now as they try to find a late score. Here's Mahomes.
Boy, this get freaky, dude. I can't believe I didn't pick that off.
Instead, it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game.
Honestly, that should have been a pick.
They just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on. And
let's go!
It's blocked.
Look at my stream. Look at my stream.
Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective.
You block it?
But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case.
Come on,
maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the hole.
I know, I didn't get the recovery, dude. I was so mad.
Oh, I should have ran it. What am I thinking?
Incompletion on first down.
Why am I not playing good right now? I had like a wide open lane here if I didn't fucking run.
Picked up by
busted
Jamal
on,
Adams.
bro.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Check three.
So after the INT,
Alright,
here's
we're up by
Mahomes.
6 right now.
Oh, he dropped it.
Nice try, buddy.
That's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So they'll come up after the incompletion.
It's the run, boys. Oh, never mind.
Looking to throw.
Okay, we need to bring zone.
That should count as a throwaway, dude.
Travis Kelsey, the all-pro tight end, the intended
I just
receiver.
messed up. I freaking didn't play zone.
The AFC thus far on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Mahomes
Let's go, boys.
Another one thrown incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath.
Boy,
I have freaking 2 minutes to drive down the field, Phil.
The offense for the NFC back out there. And as it looks right now, granted you have to include the years where the legends pick the squads, but this NFC team is going to have a chance to come away victorious for the first time
my boy
since
Thielen.
January 2013.
Come on, get that field fast.
It's going to be like you hear in
My boy.
We hear the chant of
Let's go!
SEC,
No, I
SEC all the time because they take such great pride in their conference.
Dude, my game
And
literally
the NFC
glitched.
chant coming from those
That
guys
was
on the
weird.
sidelines now. Would you say the first time since
It literally made
2013?
him jump like freaking
That's a long
twice.
time for these guys, and they've taken a lot of ribbing from those guys in the AFC.
Hurry.
This pass into the hands
How
of
did
the
that
running
catch?
back,
Oh
Todd
no, we
Gurley.
only have a
And he's
minute, or
gonna
else we
take
had
it
it
down
clear
right
out.
at the line. No gain on that one.
There's
It's
any
gonna
drive
bring
down the
up
field
the
though.
third
I don't even
down.
have to score a touchdown.
They
Which
had
is
the
good.
catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And
Come
now
on.
they're looking at 3rd
Nice.
down here.
Oh,
Flush to his right.
come on. Get those toes.
And
What?
this is gonna
Oh,
be
that was good
incomplete.
defense.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him.
Crap, bro.
Great
Okay,
play
let's stop the
defensively
fuck
there, as you said. Just to
Oh,
knock
that was
it free.
bad,
If he had
bad,
caught
bad
that, pass the
punt.
sticks, first down.
No, that's actually okay. Oh, this man's screwed. Oh, dude.
Possession goes
Yeah,
over
freaking,
here.
like, if I waited another second, dude, that would have been a
Possession will switch
freaking...
hands, 1st and 10.
I would have laid him out even more to the point where that ball literally would have flew
Oh
in
crap, it's 3rd and 10, bro.
from, that would have flew in from freaking California where we're at to freaking...
I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge,
This is
and someone
like-
said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like,
Bro!
Travis Kelsey.
Okay, that's closer. That's closer. That's closer.
Travis Kelsey.
Oh,
74 yards.
50 yards.
And the
50 yards. We
AFC
got this.
able to cut into the lead.
No
Well,
excuses.
we
No
saw that
excuses.
tandem
Yeah,
hook
we
up
got
quite
this.
a few
We got
times
this.
during
That's
the
good.
regular
That's good. That's
season, didn't we?
good.
We certainly
Okay,
did,
okay.
and it continues now in the Pro Bowl. You have to know that even if they didn't consciously plan it, you do try and find guys you're familiar with in a game like this.
And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get a
pass.
field goal return
And that's
here.
one of
I
the
mean,
easiest drive summaries you'll ever see.
I don't know why I'm gonna
Oh,
even
okay.
try this, but here we
Versus fielding
go.
at the goal line. And he's going to get taken down
It was only
inside
because
the
there's, like-
10 at about the 8-yard line.
Alright, only short gains. Sorry, I'm trying to focus really hard right
Here's the
now.
NFC offense
I
set
might
to
be
take
talking a
over
lot.
again.
Talking a lot.
Now, I tell you
Alright,
what, the
here we
AFC
go.
continuing their good
Alright,
run of
back out
form
of
the
bounds,
last few
let's go,
years.
let's go.
They're on their way to making it 3 straight wins here at the Pro Bowl.
So what they're telling us by their
I
play
can't let him get
is
to
that it actually does mean something, doesn't it? We
Wait,
always
no.
say, the Pro Bowl, what does it actually mean? There is pride in their conference, and the AFC showing their pride in a big way over the last few seasons.
No! No! What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
So after the incompletion
Actually,
on
what am I
first,
doing?
now
What
2nd
am I
and 10.
doing? No, it's not smart either.
Bree's going to throw
Oh, I'm not
here.
thinking right now. Oh, crap.
Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
And they say there, and they say there, and they say they go up.
The numbers for the NFC on
No!
3rd down.
How did that miss?
They've
How did that
struggled to the
miss?
tune of
Oh
2
my
for 8 so
freaking
far.
Fourth
God,
quarter
are you
with
serious?
5 seconds left.
Now Breeze.
Throwing it
Oh,
away,
lost
is
it.
Breeze.
Middle deep.
Catching it.
And it's
Nobody.
incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
And
So,
Breeze,
Charles, a
and
victory for
Drew
the
Brees.
NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement.
Dude, it's only like 40% finish. I have to get to 100, and I left it all freaking night. And okay, so I left it all night to update, right?
Yeah.
And okay, so when I left it, it was 22%. When I came back for like after like 9 hours, it was freaking 23%. It went up by 1%.
Oh, we just lost the first playoff game, bro. We lost the playoffs.
So yeah, that really sucks because it's gonna be like it's gonna be like another day before I can do crap. Yeah, but it's currently at 40%, and before, like, it hasn't gone up a percent since it's just taking so long, man. It might take 2 days. I might just have to keep on restarting my PS4. No, not reset it.